Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my moderators, HP3, AV, All Eyes. Hey, Willie Cat. You was just about to lay down? Well, get your ass up. All right, gang. So we just going to do a quick little energy check-in, see what's going on in the energy. And that's really about it. All right, hold on a second. Okay. All right. Hey, Red. Hey, D'Angela. I'm on West Coast time. Did I finish one? Oh, here it is. All right, let's see. All right, gang. So we're going to be using my new deck today that Ben got me for my birthday, period. These mugs shuffle good, too. All right. Oh, you Eastern, so you 3 hours ahead of me. All right. All right. Overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Can you guys see it clear? Yes, it's stunning. Okay, cool. Seven of Pentacles. So, some people are in this energy right now where they're trying to figure things out, trying to see how everything's been adding up. I feel like somebody's going over their work over and over again, like trying to make sure that whatever they're about to present is presentable. I feel like some of you guys could feel like something's missing. Like you could be, going over some things and being like, okay, I probably got to do one more thing. Like I feel like something needs like one last touch and it'll be fine. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, Six of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe you need some help. Maybe you're doing something on your own and you need a little bit of assistance. It has something to do with some work. Okay. So it's like, you could be doing something and you're just like, man, you feel like you got it, but you could also feel like there's just something you need some help with. You might have to ask somebody who's a little bit more experienced, or you might just have to ask somebody just for some help. I feel like if you do ask someone for help, they're going to be like more than willing to help you. So, don't be afraid to ask for help right now, gang. All right. Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords, upright position here. With the Four of Wands. You know, there could have been a difficult situation for some of you in your environment, in your home. For some of you in a marriage or a connection. But I feel like that difficult stage is coming to an end. You know, there's this harsh cycle that's ending. Maybe there could have been, you know, some arguing, some backstabbing, some betrayal in the home. I feel like that's coming to an end. I feel like things are going to start to be more harmonious in your immediate environment for some of you guys. Well, for some of you guys, you're going to be celebrating a new home. Some of you guys might even be like already like starting to prepare like your homecoming. You know, I said homecoming. Like your housewarming party or something like that. Like, or somebody is thinking like, as soon as I get out of this motherfucker, I'm gonna be happy. So maybe somebody lives somewhere where it's just like everybody can be like against each other, or someone could be in an environment where they're like always walking on eggshells around someone. Let's clarify. And shout out to all the members. I forgot to shout y'all out in the beginning. Hey, Lulu. What's this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit? The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, I feel like this camera is not in focus. It's not doing the cards justice. Okay. I feel like somebody's just tired of fighting. Maybe somebody's, yeah, I just feel like somebody's at home with somewhere. They just like, don't even want to fight no more. Somebody's just like, whatever. I feel like it's one of those situations where if somebody is like always contentious, you kind of just let this person be right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got, with the Four of Wands, you got something stable waiting for you elsewhere. You got another plan. You got somewhere better you're going to be. So if you like on your way out of somewhere, I feel like you just got to let people be right. Like sometimes, and people don't, when they're not self-aware, or people who always want to argue, sometimes you just got to let people argue with themselves. And don't be tempted to like, you know, prove your case to anyone, because sometimes people are just committed to misunderstanding you. And this is one of those situations where you just got to be like, just let somebody have it. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could be triggering because maybe you know the truth, or maybe you just feel like you got to stand up for yourself. But I just kind of feel like this is one of those situations where somebody just going to have to be like, fuck it, because somebody just always thinks they're right, even when they're not right. And you may want to say something because you're tired of this person always thinking they're right, even though they're not. But, you know, this is one of those times where fighting is not necessary because there's something better elsewhere for you. So just let them think that they're right. You don't have to be the catalyst for this person's growth. It's time for you to go elsewhere and be happy. What is this Four of Wands? Yeah, the Four of Swords. Choosing peace. Like, you have to choose peace over being right. All right. This Four of Wands, you need somewhere better to rest your head. For some of you guys, You really need an environment that's peaceful. Like somebody, I feel like if you are about to move, wherever you end up at, that's going to be the place where you find your peace, where you heal, rest, and recuperate from a lot of the stuff you've been through, a lot of warring, a lot of arguments, a lot of up and downs. Hey, Kayla. So, I don't want to say bite your tongue, but I just kind of I don't want you to be arguing and fight with nobody about nothing. It's time for you to build your peace elsewhere. You know, you've outstayed your welcome, so to speak, where somewhere you are. And no matter what you do, somebody is just very exhausting to be around with the Nine of Wands in reverse here. So it's just time for you to be happy, okay? Go where you can find some peace. You really need a place to rest, like rest your back. I feel like where you are, you could always be like tense. Like I see somebody being asleep and then I hear somebody like slamming cabinets and making like unnecessary noise. It's like somebody doesn't want you to be at peace in their environment. So you're going to have to find that elsewhere. Okay? All right, let's see. Something feel unorganized. What is this? Ace of Swords in reverse here. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so if you have a plan right now, if you are on like a specific mission, be careful. Somebody might try to like lie to you to get you to, hey, peace and positivity, to get you to stop your mission. Okay? Somebody might try to, somebody might purposely give you the wrong information. And I know people hardly do this anymore, but like, say you going somewhere and you stop and you ask like someone for directions. This person ain't gonna give you the right directions. So try to Google Maps it or some shit like that. Someone too may try to like get you to come like rescue them or help them, but I don't trust it with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not telling you the truth about something, and don't follow this person's instructions. I don't know, something don't feel right about somebody's what they're saying to you. Like if you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, this is somebody who will give you like the wrong advice, the wrong information, like on purpose, like, man, that sandwich looks because they don't want you to like get to where you gotta go. Like somebody don't want you to carry out your mission, so they're gonna give you like the wrong information on purpose. Or they may say something discouraging so that you don't, like, say you just want to go to school, you just want to, get a new job, like something. It doesn't matter. Everybody has their own purpose. But I feel like if you telling this person this, they're going to tell you like the wrong thing on purpose. Like it's like somebody is just really like, I don't know. They just lie a lot. Ace of Swords in reverse. They lie a lot. Or somebody might be telling you they going somewhere and they're really not going there. Somebody may be pretending like they on the same path as you and they're not. Like you on the path to enlightenment, you on the path to healing and getting yourself together. Somebody is saying that they are too, but y'all not going in the same direction. What is this, Spirit? Two of Wands, yeah. So somebody is pretending like y'all on the same path, but y'all not. Somebody's like, yeah, I'm dedicated too. They're not. Somebody's like, oh, I'm seeking enlightenment just like you, but they're not. It's going to be hard for you to be in a connection with someone who's not. They don't have to be on the exact same path as you, but they're going to have to be doing something here. Like maybe somebody just wants to say that they're doing what you're doing, or going the same way you going, just because they want to be attached to you or connected to you in some kind of way. But I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, somebody could be dead weight. So you're going to have to be careful about that. Because if you're trying to expand in life and you have someone with you, and, every time you get ready to go out the house to get your path going, they'll say something to deter you from leaving. Like they'll say something to keep you from going forward. And then if you choose to stay and not carry out your mission, they're going to be like, yeah, now we could be here together, with the Two of Wands. This is a connection built on lies. This is a connection that's not going anywhere. But one person has a promising future and the other one could, but they're afraid. They're afraid to get out of their comfort zone, or they're just, I don't know, Seven of Cups, excuse me. It's a lot of confusion around whoever's energy this is. Bottom of the deck here is the High Priestess in the upright. So like, yeah, you have a higher purpose. You can't be around anyone who doesn't want something. And it doesn't have to be material, but it has to be something substantial. It has to be something like that's solid and firm. And you know what? With this High Priestess energy, if you have like a higher calling, you have to be very careful. Like I'm telling y'all lately, just gatekeep your energy, because we are in a crazy timeline where everybody who has like a higher purpose, who, have a divine mission, they're being met with people who don't, who are pretending like they are. Seven of Cups, wearing a mask. But the High Priestess can see through this mask, all these masks. So you're going to have to trust your intuition above anything someone's saying, because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, they're not telling the truth. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not even doing the work. When you are in this position here, let's just say chosen, for lack of better terms, people get a kick out of slowing you down. People get a kick out of like throwing obstacles in your path. And the only way they can do that is if they implant themselves in your life in some kind of way. With the Ace of Swords, like get inside your head, say things to you to make you second guess yourself. With the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups, like somebody wants you to like second guess yourself. But you can't. You know intuitively what's going on. All right? So don't second guess yourself at this time, and maybe not take advice from somebody who's not going anywhere. You know that saying where they're like, why take advice from someone who's not even, doing what they want to do for themselves. A lot of the time that comes from people not following their purpose because they're too attached to the world. And if they see you following yours, they just want to disrupt that. If something can't exist inside of some people, then they don't want it to exist outside of them either. And you are very valuable with the High Priestess here. Your energy is very valuable. Your intuition is very valuable. Your foresight is very valuable. What is this? Three of Pentacles in the upright. You need to be around other high vibrational beings at this time. You need to be around people who get it with the Three of Pentacles. You need to be around people who, like, you know, they on the level. You need to be around other intuitives, other spiritual people who are in the upright, because you know there's a lot of people in the spiritual community who are acting out of the lower aspect of their ego. You don't want to be around them, but you need to be around people who get it. So you don't have to be around people you always got to be over explaining yourself to. You don't want to be around people who are always questioning your intuitive gifts, or you know, you just want to exist around people you can have deep conversations with, who are all working towards the same goal. Some of you guys may be thinking about maybe even like a spiritual based business or something like that, or maybe some of you guys already have that. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Gatekeep your energy right now. You're going to be getting some downloads, and they're only for you. All right? Especially those of you, if you have like a large platform or something like that where you know, talk about your visions and stuff, be mindful. Before you share them, ask Spirit, like, can I share this with the collective, or is this just for me? Sometimes you have to do that. You have to know how much you put out and how much to keep to yourself, because the High Priestess is quiet anyway. But you might, with this Three of Pentacles, you might feel comfortable around some people, but you still have to ask Spirit, like, because we can't be casting our pearls to swine anymore. A lot of spiritual teachers or spiritualists or what have you, you know, they share their gifts often. They tell their visions and stuff. But sometimes you need to keep things to yourself. Your practices to yourself, things like that. Oh my God, side note, gang. I saw this preview for this movie with what's that dude named? Michael B. Jordan or something like that? Is that his name? He was in Black Panther. But anyway, I think that's him. And in the preview, he's got like a twin brother or something like that. But he's playing two parts. And it's like a horror film. Oh my God, I want to see that movie. Oh, I want to see that. HP3, I sent you the I think I sent you the trailer on TikTok. Oh, I want to see that movie. It kind of reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn, but you know, more modern, and I want to see it so bad. All right. It's called Sinner. Okay, because I couldn't think of the name of it. Thank you. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. I just had to say that. I thought of it. Bottom of the deck here. Oh, okay, thank you, D'Angela. Bottom of the deck here is the Four of Swords. Yeah. Some of you guys too, you might be having some wild dreams around this time. Maybe for some of you guys, it might be hard for you to like recall your dreams too. I feel like a lot of people who are highly sensitive to energy, I feel like a lot of y'all need some rest. We all need rest around this time. Because you could be getting a lot of information coming in really fast, and you need to be able to retain it with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some of you guys should start an intuitive journal. You know, like where you write down the date you thought something, or the date you got an intuitive nudge, or like write down the dates you have certain premonitions and things like that, so that you can start retaining things more. Some of you guys may need to really strengthen like your spiritual muscle. The way you're going to be able to do that is with this Four of Swords. 444 may be very important for you guys, because you have the Four of Wands, at the Four of Swords, then you have the Four of Pentacles, now you got the Four of Swords again. So angel number 444 may be important. But yeah, maybe start you an intuitive journal. And maybe like don't tell nobody what's in this journal, because this will be a way for you to have like a very intimate connection with your intuition, because things will happen and then you can go back to your journal and be like, oh my God, that's what that dream was, or that's what that thought just hit me out of nowhere for. Like, start that. And it doesn't have to be like you writing paragraphs and stuff. You know what I mean? But write down these clues so that if you go back to it, you'll remember it. Because you know, sometimes you can write something down and you'll go back to it. You're like, what the hell was I thinking about that day? Like, make sure that you make the notes on it clear to you, so that when you revisit it, you could be like, oh, okay. Because I feel like somebody gets a lot of intuitive nudges and then they forget. Oh, thank you. Some of you guys too could be experiencing deja vu a lot. Yeah, HP, you're going to have to start doing that. Start writing them down. And then after a while, you might not have to write them down, because your mind will be trained to like retain those messages. Okay. All right, let's see. So we got the Seven of Swords in reverse here. What is this? Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, this ain't going to be for all of you, but if you've been under attack, it's going to be made clear to you who the culprit is. Whoever's been attacking you is in any kind of way, it's about to be made clear, or they're about to get caught, period. If somebody is doing something callous and reckless to you, they're going to be caught. What's this? Thank you. Okay, so this Seven of Swords, open enemy energy. it's gonna be made clear to you how someone's gonna make it very clear to you how they feel about you. All right. Like, have you ever I'm picking up like a situation, like, have you ever been in a situation where you could just be like, Eight of Pentacles here, just minding your business, doing something, and then somebody just out of nowhere, Knight of Swords in reverse, just starts like either verbally attacking you or saying something crazy to you. And with the Seven of Swords energy, maybe you thought that y'all was cool the whole time, or you've been so busy working and doing the things you have to do, you wasn't even thinking that somebody felt like that. I feel like somebody is gonna like just recklessly come out of their mouth with something. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's going to allow you to see like, damn, so this is how you felt about me this whole time. Like, this whole time I couldn't trust you. It's like when you're busy with the Eight of Pentacles energy, you're focused, right? Remember we talked about that at the top of your reading with the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, like how you just working, trying to figure some things out. I feel like this is literally like blindsiding energy with the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're focused, you're doing what you got to do, and then somebody just out of nowhere, maybe they spew lots of accusations, or they just say some crazy shit to you, and you're just like, damn, like, that's how you really feel. Seven of Wands. Somebody wants to put you in a position to where you have to defend yourself against them. Somebody gets off on people explaining themselves to them. Don't explain yourself to anybody, okay? You're doing what you're supposed to do, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if somebody comes out like that, it's because whatever you're working on, Eight of Pentacles, takes your time, your attention away from them. So, whatever they say, just listen. Like, don't say nothing right away. Don't be so quick, Seven of Wands, to defend yourself. Just listen. Because a lot of the times when people make accusations or they have assumptions of you, it says more about them than it does you. It says more about their thought process. Ace of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. It says more about their thought process and the way they think and their perception than it does about you. So maybe if someone is saying something reckless, kind of just listen before you defend yourself. And then after they finish tirelessly spewing whatever it is, Seven of Wands, then you whip their ass. I'm just kidding, gang. No violence, no violence. Nah, but then you might just, with the Seven of Wands, then you might have to just put somebody in their place. Because I don't know about you, but nothing's more infuriating to me than when you in the Eight of Pentacles energy, just doing what you got to do. And then, things could have, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, that's not easy energy. That's putting in work. All right. When you putting in work to do what you have to do, and then someone comes in as the Knight of Swords in reverse and they're reckless and just on some bullshit, it's frustrating because you don't have time for that. Somebody wants you to waste time either explaining yourself to them or getting into some type of tussle with them. All right, let's see. But with the Seven of Wands energy, I feel like you've allowed someone to just keep coming at you, but at some point you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You can only be love and light and peace and all this shit for a little while. Because after a while, you keep letting people say whatever they want to say to you, talk reckless to you. After a while, people get comfortable in that. So you're going to have to be in this Seven of Wands energy here to let people know. Sometimes you do have to let people know they got you fucked up. And that's the duality of it all. Don't let anyone, because the Knight of Swords in reverse is like, they'll even gaslight you. After they say all this reckless shit to you, they'll try to gaslight you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't so peaceful, are you? Four of Swords twice, Somebody want to disrupt your peace and then say to you, like, I don't know. So you're going to have to put somebody in their place. Because sometimes people tend to take your kindness for weakness or your peace for weakness. The only people who do that are people who don't know peace within. When people don't have peace, and I had posted this on Twitter too earlier. I think it was today, early this rising. Sometimes people don't envy what you have materially or how you look. They envy your peace. Like, people will look at you and you can be calm and cool and relaxed, and people will envy that. We're in a timeline where people are operating so recklessly, they'll envy just you having peace of mind with the Four of Swords here. You see how this person right here is poking this person? It's like somebody just wants to keep being the antagonist in your timeline. You know, peace of mind is wealth. I'm telling you. Peace of mind and a clear conscience is wealth. Like, it's no better feeling than knowing you ain't out here fucking nobody over. You ain't out here doing nothing wrong to nobody. You ain't out here acting crazy towards nobody. That's wealth right there. Knowing that you just got that peace of mind. Like, look, Eight of Pentacles, I'm doing what I got to do. People envy peace of mind. So many people don't know how to still the mind. So they're anxious and they're a nervous wreck, and they want to bring that energy into other people's lives. Don't allow anybody to bring you into their chaos, and don't bring anybody into your peace. Let people have to find their own peace at this time. This is not, oh, be my peace season. No, this is bring your own peace to the table. If a motherfucker wanna, you ask a motherfucker if they got peace of mind. Can they bring peace to your table then? Because we can't be sitting at the table with no more Judases and all this shit. All right, let's see. Somebody might be getting a title to a car. All right. You've got the Knight of Wands in the upright position here, with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, this is the second ace y'all had in reverse. First, you had the Ace of Swords in reverse. Be very consistent right now, okay? It's okay to take breaks or whatever, but try to keep your momentum going, all right? Just do the thing, all right? Because we're looking at ebbs and flows of energy here. You ever, like, say you got to clean up the house, right? You ever say to yourself, like, let me get up and do this shit right now where I got the energy, because later on I ain't gonna feel like it. It's something like that. So, like, kind of just do the thing now, because later you might not feel like it. What's this Ace of Wands in reverse? King of Wands in reverse. Somebody needs to be careful, because somebody might be the type of person to, like, have a lot going for themselves, like have all this energy to do something, and then here come this King of Wands slanging and banging with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody may have a tendency to, like, soon as they get some D or they get in a relationship, they slack off on the shit that they know they need to be doing. Somebody might need to be careful with that. Like calling off because somebody, oh, they got some good deed. But see, with the King of Wands in reverse, that's all they good for. That you just settle for like 15 minutes of fun, but you still got a gang of shit you need to get done. You still got a mission you need to carry out. Some of you guys may be single for that reason too. This is giving laying up energy. It's cool to lay up when you ain't got nothing to do, but I don't know. But it's like, for what though? Because the King of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands in reverse. Like, after that, it's nothing. Now your energy gone. You didn't get nothing done. So be careful. What is this? Queen of Cups in reverse. Now there's another side of this too, where if you are a man, you can have all the energy in the world to get some shit done, but then you could be dealing with somebody who's emotionally immature and they don't like your get up and go energy. Now, you don't have to be a man, you could be a man or a woman, whatever. You get in how you fit in, but there's an energy of here. Someone likes to emotionally manipulate someone to not do something. Like, oh, you really about to drive all the way there to do that? And this could be something important that you need to get done. But this Queen of Cups in reverse is very insecure, so they always think like you cheating or something. I don't know. Or they always think like it's just all about them. They don't care if like you want to go somewhere to do something because you got good energy and it's, it's some money to be made or something to do. Their feelings come before anything you have to do for yourself. So somebody needs to be mindful of that. Like, if you got shit to do, stop allowing people to either physically manipulate you to not get something done or emotionally manipulate you to not get something done. Because either way, there's momentum being stolen here. All right. All right, let's get out of that energy. All right, what do we have here? All right, I'm being told to switch decks. Hold up. Man, I need a bigger desk, gang. Even though I reorganized everything, I just really need a bigger desk, man. I gotta get it together because I'm a big girl. I need a lot of room. Shit. Like, maybe not wider, but like longer. I need like a longer desk. That's right, HP3, ball out, baby. All right, let's see, gang. Okay, HP3. Thank you. All right, let's see, y'all. The spirit made me get the... She said slow down. You got the... That's funny you said slow down. Temperance coming out in the upright position. Yeah, maybe slow down now. Hold on. I feel like this is a time to temper yourself. Patience is a virtue, all right? So just take your time because you're stepping into new territory here, uncharted waters, and you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. I've also too okay, peace and positivity. Thank you. I feel like this is just a time to be calm, gang. You know, one thing I've learned to appreciate. I've learned to appreciate when like stuff ain't too busy or stuff ain't too stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like when things are just flowing at an even pace. You're not too anxious. You're not too rushy. You're not too slow. You know, that's the temperance vibe, because it's like one foot in the water and one foot on land. And then they're alchemizing the water between these two cups. So I feel like this is a time to be calm. You know, sometimes the world can make you feel like if you're not always popping out, showing something, doing something, there's nothing happening. I feel like there's more happening in the stillness than we allow ourselves to see sometimes. So be still. This is a time to get your spiritual house in order too. Just kind of like, I feel like everybody just needs to slow down a little bit, for real. Not trying to be funny, HP3, but I do feel like everybody needs to kind of slow down. It's, you know, it's an overload of information. It's a, like, you don't notice how overstimulated people are these days? And you could be this temperance energy. Like, you could be really calm, and you could be around people who are like extremely overstimulated, always needing stimulation, you know, and you have to just stay to your own energy. Stay true to your own energy. Don't be pulled into that. Overstimulation will have us like doing stuff like overeating, over drinking, overdoing things, because we're so overstimulated. We're trying to like keep up with that energy. I feel like it's okay to power down. It's okay to relax, to move a little slow sometimes. What is this, please? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's an energy leak. And that's why you have to slow down. When you are in this energy of go, 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 ceasingly, but there's no results happening with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You need to find, when you slow down, you can find where the energy leakage has been in your life. That just simply means areas that you've been pouring too much into, or areas in your life that have been pulling too much from you. So it's very important to kind of like be still and take stock of what's going on with your energy. And then in that moment, you can call all your energy back to you. Call all your power back to you. As you're the alchemist. So kind of like chill for a minute and see where the energy leakages are in your life. All right? What's this Page of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit? The Lovers. Some of you guys, it's an energy vampire in your life. Either you're giving too much to a connection that's worthless, or there's somebody who is attached to you and they're pulling on your energy. That's where the leakage is coming from. It's coming from another person. Whether they're taking or you're giving, that's where the energy leakage is for some of you. What is this? Yes, Elizabeth, cut the cords. 5 of Wands in reverse. That's why Spirit doesn't want you to argue or compete or nothing. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you know they're being disloyal to you, you're staying with them is leaking your own energy. If you're with someone and they're trying to make you compete to stay in their life, you're leaking your energy. So you're going to have to that's what I'm saying, taking stock, but also take accountability. Because a lot of the times people will stay with people that they know are being disloyal to them. And they complain about it. But you got to take responsibility for your own energy. Get out of this situation where it's always some type of competing. Now, for others of you, you may have a friendship or a connection in your life, and they always try to triangulate you against other people to make you compete for who's the better friend or who's the better something. And it's like, they could come to you and be like, so-and-so did this, or, somebody wants you to leak your energy out. Like, it's very disgusting when you think about it. Someone wants to, because the lovers in reverse is like runner, chaser, I'm going to trigger you, and da-da-da-da. Somebody wants to do that. Someone wants to kind of like put you in that position to compete for their attention, but their attention isn't worth anything with the lovers in reverse, because they don't even, their energy is just overspilling everywhere already. You don't need to compete for anybody's love, time, loyalty, attention, none of that. All right? All right. So that's why Spirit is like, just slow down right now. You have Justice in the upright position with the Ace of Wands in reverse. A lot of aces in reverse. I don't like that. But anyway. Someone tried to stall your plans in some kind of way. Someone thought they was blocking your blessings, right? With the Justice in the upright, you're gonna get justice for that. If someone thought that they were slowing you down, or they were purposely trying to slow you down, this is a misuse of power here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. You're gonna get justice for somebody misusing their power or whatever. What is this Ace of Wands in reverse? King of Cups. Emotions are a motherfucker, man. People who act reckless due to their emotions, they're dangerous. You got to get away from those people. You got to get away from those people. People be in their feelings, and that's why they be trying to delay you or cause blockages and stuff for you, all because they don't know how to control their emotions. If you look on this card, this King of Cups is spilling this cup of water. So this is somebody that just like I said earlier, somebody just spilling out. Somebody doesn't have any energy. Like they've spilt it all out, doing reckless things with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Happy lunar cycle to you too. Somebody just, like I said, they just spill over all the time. Someone just leaks their energy out all the time, and they use it for the wrong reasons with the Ace of Wands in reverse. They've done this to some of you, and you'll be receiving justice for this. Let's see. This King of Cups is mad that someone won't sleep with them. I clarify the Justice in the upright, I get the Three of Swords. After tarot, yeah, there's justice coming in. Somebody's going to be healing. Whoever this King of Cups is, and this doesn't just have to be a man, but whoever this King of Cups is like they're mad that somebody won't sleep with them, or mad that someone won't exchange energy with them. Because the Ace of Wands can be seen as the male phallic, and when it comes up in a reverse position, it has a very sexual undertone to it of like, so it really triggered somebody emotionally. God damn. It really triggers somebody emotionally that you wouldn't sleep with them. And you're healing with the Three of Swords. So somebody tried to do something to you or delay you, all because you wouldn't sleep with them or because you wouldn't give them your energy. What is this? Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. And because you won't argue or fight with them. Somebody likes to fuck, fight, and make up. Somebody likes topsy-turvy relationships like that. Where they argue, they fuss, they fight, they make up, they have makeup sex. Maybe, and this ain't gonna be for everybody, but maybe you decided not to have makeup sex. Maybe you decided to not fight for something with the Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody has been attacking someone simply because they won't exchange energy with them or be intimate with them. I clarify the Five of Swords, and I get the Page of Swords. So they kind of want to see, like, why isn't collective fighting with me? Are they with someone else? Bottom of the deck is the Star in reverse. This person is coming from a very unhealed space. I'm so tired of this energy. Whoever this is, Page of Swords, court card energy, this is just somebody that's very childish. They're not mentally mature to handle the type of relationships they want. Whether it's romantic or platonic, someone just, they don't possess like critical thinking skills. They don't know how to think right. It's like all they see is conflict. With the Five of Swords, when people don't possess critical thinking skills, that's how they feel. Yeah, or family, Elizabeth. It could be family. They feel like they gotta fight and argue and cause conflict when, I don't know, their mind is just not right. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. They're just very immature, mentally immature. They see you getting your justice, though. They know. They're stuck in some type of mental conflict with themselves now, and they see you getting your justice for all the negative thoughts they have about you, for the ways in which they've tried to delay you on your journey. They're watching, they're nosy with the Page of Swords, Five of Swords, so they're seeing you getting your justice. And you don't even care if they see you, but I'm just letting you know they do. All right, let's see. You got the Page of Cups coming out with the Six of Cups. I feel like some of you guys are making peace with your past. also see somebody giving themselves everything that they didn't have as a child. Somebody is like reparenting themselves in a way. I feel like somebody has learned how to like self-soothe. You might start to feel nostalgic too. You know, nostalgia is a really funny feeling because, well, personally, I think nostalgia is a very funny feeling because you can look back to a time with the with the Six of Cups when time was simpler, and it can kind of make you sad. But with the Page of Cups, it's like it's not like a it's not like a depressive sad. It's just like, dang, like you could see something, hear something that kind of puts you back into a time when you were a child. And sometimes like nostalgia can make you sad, but it's not like painful. With the Page of Cups, it's like, dang, I remember that. Like, you might be having those moments. Yeah, it is weird. It's a weird feeling because you're not sad, you're not mourning, but it's like you can just remember when times were simpler, you know? So maybe you could be thinking of that. You have bottom of the deck here, you have the Six of Wands in the upright position. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you could be thinking about the past, but it's not making you sad. It's just like with the Six of Wands, you just kind of see how far you've come. Like you ever watched a show that you watched when you was a kid, like it's really hard to find some of those things now, but like say it just runs across your timeline or something. And you can see that and it can remind you of like how far you've come. You just be like, dang. So I feel like maybe some of you guys could just be thinking of that. And the pages can represent children, so you could, if you're a parent, maybe that's reflecting in your child too. Maybe you want to like make sure your child has like pleasant memories so that when they have nostalgia, it'll be like good with the Six of Wands. Like maybe you are very like I don't know, I'm just saying with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups, I'm saying somebody like they got like a whole box or like a whole photo album like full of cards and stuff that their child made them at school. Like, like when you was a kid and it would be Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or Father's Day or something like that. And the teacher, when you get into class, they'll be like, okay, everybody's going to make a card for their mom or their dad. Like somebody may be like that. Like somebody may have like a box full of stuff like that. That when their child gets older, they'll show them like, remember you made me this in the second grade? Or like, I don't know. I just see good nostalgia here. And I see like somebody trying to create like good memories for the generations that come from them. So this isn't a sad energy, gang. It's just more of like it's very reflective. But I like the Six of Wands coming out representing that like positive energy of like how far you've come and you've made it through a lot. All right, let's see. You got the Knight of Wands coming out in the upright position to clarify this energy. I feel like too, if you are like in that energy of nostalgia, it's gonna like light a fire up under you. Because you're going to be like, damn, like, time is, like, in the physical form right now, like, damn, time is really moving. It's like, let me start, getting shit done. Like, you're thinking about the past, and it's making you want to, like, make a better future with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you just kind of feeling like, I got to get moving. Somebody may often say to themselves, like, because I'm going to be the elder. Somebody is thinking of, like, the future. Yeah. Someone's really, like, the past, the nostalgia is really pushing someone to create a better future. And somebody feels like they have to wrap things up. They have to get things done at a quicker pace. I feel like something has been put into perspective. And so now somebody feels like, no, let's get it. Somebody is not going to allow the past to slow them down, whether it's good or bad. Like, somebody is just ready to go. Okay? Let's see. All right, there's a bit of overindulgence here. Knight of Cups with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody drinks too much, and that could kind of slow them down or keep them stuck. If you notice this guy on the Knight of Cups, he's drinking and driving. He ain't supposed to be doing that. With the Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody celebrates before the accomplishment. Somebody celebrates before things are fulfilled. Somebody, I'm laughing because I used to do this. Oh, somebody get turned up before they get to the function. That's what I'm seeing here too. like somebody get turned up before they get to the function. Boy. But this could have been like when somebody was like in their early 20s though, with the Knight of Cups. Somebody could have been real selfish too when they was in their early to mid 20s. Somebody could have been real selfish. Like, it could have been all about, all about them. Like, you ever was going out and then you get to the club and you got your bottle already in the car. Y'all pull up to the club and y'all chill in the parking lot. You parking lot pimp a little bit. Everybody pour their little drink. They roll up, turn up in the parking lot because the drinks inside is too much. You might turn up a little in the parking lot and then buy you one or two drinks on the inside. That's why they stopped us from being able to go in and out of the club, because motherfuckers would go in and out of the club all night so they could go back to their car. But yeah, so I don't know. I just kind of see somebody overindulging. I mean, you grown. This ain't AA, so I can't tell you what to do. Oh, not the taco vodka. Oh, nah. Woo. I can't do that clear liquor. That shit is the devil. All right, let's see. What is this? Man. See, that's the nostalgia I'm talking about. Like, shit like that. You thinking like, damn, I used to be wild back in the day. And maybe some of you guys, because the Knights are rather young. Maybe you turned up a lot in the back in the day and you was selfish back in the day. Maybe that's why, with the temperance card here, maybe that's why you slowed down. And you could still be of the age to go out and party and whatever, but maybe you lived such a fast life at an early age to now you just kind of like, you don't even feel the same no more about that. You know what I mean? Like you already know you ain't missed out on nothing. Like somebody know I ain't missed out on nothing. Ace of Swords in the upright. So I'm telling you the truth. So if you are in this temperance energy and people might think you like boring or something like that, I don't think you boring. I just feel like with this Knight of Cups and this Nine of Cups energy, you already had your time. Girl, I was a hoochie too. If I can show y'all the pictures, I thought I was the shit, girl. I was wilding back in the day. But anyway, um, yeah. You know you ain't missing out on nothing with the Ace of Swords. So while everybody is kind of like, why you ain't turning up? Why you ain't popping out? Da, 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 da. Like, you been there, done that. You don't judge them, though, with the Ace of Swords in the upright. You don't judge them for wanting to do that. But you just know, like, for you, nah, this your slow season with the Temperance card. This is your time to wind down. I feel like you retired your jersey, so to speak, and now you kind of just really thinking about the bigger plan. You just thinking about that 10-year plan, that 5-year plan, and how you can get it going now. But I feel like you gonna have your second wind. Maybe when you get in like your 40s or 50s or something, you might turn up again. you might turn up again because you ain't gonna have too many responsibilities like that. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? You guys got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like financial matters are getting back in balance. I feel like you're not going to be in that stuck space anymore where you robbing Peter to pay Paul and juggling your money and juggling bills and juggling home and work. And I feel like maybe things are going to finally get back into balance and you're not going to feel like you got to juggle anymore. Like, you may have had a lifestyle change. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, something could have slowed you down for a bit. But I feel like you're going to bounce back from that. Or you're in your bounce back season right now where things are finally starting to come together after a time of stagnancy in your life. Even like the small things. You might find yourself being able to, treat yourself out to eat a couple times a week. Like things are getting back in balance. Ashe, I clarify this energy with the Six of Pentacles. Right? So money is going to start to come back in. Ace of Cups in the upright position. Finally, we got an ace upright. Ace of Cups in the upright position. Finances and things are going to start to get back in balance. And there's just going to be an overall exchange of good energy here with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. There's going to be an exchange of good energy going on around you. Enjoy that. Indulge in that. Spirit just said the more you give, the more you will receive. But this is not wasteful. This is not overgiving. I see you giving to the people you love and the people you appreciate and the people that love and appreciate you. I feel like if you don't have money to give, you'll give your time. You'll give your heart. Some of you guys are very trustworthy. I'm seeing here with the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. You'll be very trustworthy. Like people know that if they come to you, Six of Pentacles, for some type of help or just some type of inspiration with the Ace of Cups, that you'll gladly give it. And I feel like for some people, that's worth its weight in gold, I just heard. So, like, if you are the type that shows up, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, you show up with like good intentions. And I feel like the universe is going to pay you back for that. All the ways you've given from your heart, things are going to be given back to you. The universe is going to replenish whatever you've given. You see how this cup is running over? And it's a white dove over it? It's like Spirit is about to replenish your cups. Your cups are going to run over because you've given from a good space. Not a space of expectation. You've given just because it was on your heart to do it. And I know for sure a lot of my collective is like that. All the members, the moderators, the people on my channel, even if they're not a member or a moderator, a lot of you guys are like that. Just speaking from being able to experience you guys are like that. You give to people from your heart. You're going to get back. You're going to get that back. Even if that's not the reason you done it. The Ace of Cups is very good intentions. You guys are going to see that back. The ways in which you've given to others. The ways in which you've poured into me, given to me. You know, you guys are going to see that back. So don't feel like you just been given in vain or all these things or have been in vain. Spirit is about to give you something. Let's see here. Ashe. I clarify this. Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I just tell you Spirit about to give you something? The wheel is turning in your favor. Good deeds don't go overlooked by the divine, baby. I'm telling you, this is your season to recuperate, you know, and to get back all the things that you've given. This is your season to... I feel like it's going to be crazy to you because you feel like the world is in such a chaotic space sometimes. You're going to be sheltered from that as well. Like a lot of the bad things you see that's going on in the world, some of those things will never touch you. And you're going to have to be in a space of gratitude and appreciation. With this dove and this Ace of Cups, I feel like some of you guys are going to be able to have a soft life in a hard time. You're creating that for you. The universe is conspiring with you. Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles. The universe is conspiring with you to make sure that comes to fruition. All right. All right, let's see here. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Moon in reverse. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to be revealed to you in your dreams. I feel like some of you guys are going to have more peaceful sleep as well. Some of you guys don't even see it right now, but it's going to be shown to you that a lot of the things that you've been worried about aren't even important anymore. confirmation. I clarified this energy with the 10 of Cups in the upright position. So there will be better times. There's a very celebratory energy coming in for you guys. And you're going to be able to see it. What is this, please? See? The star in the upright position. Yeah. This is a time for you to really see. I think some of you guys are going to see the benefits that healing has brought you. Because, you know, like when you in the thick of it, especially when you first start out on your healing journey, it's hard to see that there will be a way out of it. But with the moon in reverse, the 9 of swords in reverse, star in the upright, 10 of cups, you get to this point on your healing journey where you start to see the benefits of healing and how those things that you've learned have started to help you manifest this better life for yourself. It's hard to see it in the beginning, but you're coming out of the woods. And you're going to be able to see it. Ashe? Major Arcana, the Fool in the upright position here. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're coming out of the woods. I feel like some of you guys could be very proud of yourself with this healing journey. And now you're ready to like take on new things. There's no fear. There's no regret. You're just really inspired with the Fool card, the 10 of Cups energy. You're just inspired. You're like, okay, well, if I did that and that created that, there's more with the Fool. And you're ready to like seek it out. All right, let's see. The 10 of Wands, you coming out of a very tiring period. You guys could have been carrying the load all on your own. A lot of you guys have a lot of responsibility. Maybe you feel like if you don't do something, then it won't get done or it won't get done right. And so you tend to put a lot on your plate. Maybe at the bottom of the deck here, you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you like the breadwinner. So you like, if you don't pay this bill, then you know it ain't gonna get paid. So you got a lot of financial overhead too. You got a lot of bills you gotta cover. Somebody may be like taking on extra shifts and stuff. Somebody could just like always have like some financial burden, and it's just, maybe it's just exhausting here. You don't even be knowing where the money go or where it's coming from sometimes. You just know that shit come in and it go out. But, you know, you keeping the lights on, you know. What is this, please? Five of Swords, but you always conquer it. I feel like no matter what life throws at you, you conquer it. We're looking at the Five of Swords in the After Tarot. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands in the upright. It's like whatever is thrown at you, shit. You always make it. I feel like life has thrown some of its heaviest battles at you with this Ten of Wands and this Five of Swords, but shit, you always make it out. Two of Swords in reverse. And somebody could feel too with this Two of Swords in reverse that like all the shit they've been through, they should be crazy like already. Like somebody like, how am I still sane after all the things that have been thrown at me? You know, somebody could feel like that. Like no matter what somebody has been through, it's like they still got their mind, you know. You still got your mind. Like so. Clarify the Ten of Wands. I get the Empress in the upright position. You still got your mind. You still beautiful. With the Empress and the Five of Swords, you don't look like what you've been through. I'll tell you that. For the Empress to clarify the Ten of Wands, oh. You don't look like what you've been through. Maybe the wounds are more internal. You know what I'm saying? You might got a few nicks and cuts and bruises here and there, or, you know, a few gray hairs here and there from the stress with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a very stressful energy. But on top, but it's like you still look beautiful. You're still amazing. You're still glowing. Like, you still look good. Like, life hasn't beaten you down. Even though with the Ten of Wands, sometimes you feel like it. Maybe your knees ain't what they used to be. You can't pop, lock, and drop it no more, but you still good. All right, let's see. Because, you know, the Empress is sitting pretty. The Empress is somebody who deserves a life of luxury. Ashe, I clarify the Empress and I get the Sun in the upright position. You definitely deserve a life of luxury. And honey, let me tell you, spirituality and luxury go hand in hand. You could be spiritual and still have, you know, a comfortable life, still have beautiful things. You don't have to always be struggling just because you're spiritual, you know. But it's meant for you to, I feel like, to just have your golden years, you know. And I'm not talking about like old age. I'm talking about like, you can go through a time where you always struggling, but then you can go through a time where things are just beautiful. And I feel like that's what you need to be creating for yourself at this time. Just know that, like, with the Empress and the Sun and the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands, whatever heaviness and harshness that you've been through, there's going to be beauty that comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was a little girl, and we used to go get our hair braided. And I used to hate that shit because when you know, some braiders braid down and they braid tight. You know, when you were a kid, that shit hurt. And the lady who used to braid my hair, she could braid her ass off. And she used to always tell me, like, from pain comes beauty. And I used to be like, what the fuck? And then when I would be done and I would look in the mirror and see my braids, I would be so happy, like, oh my God, I look so pretty. And so that always stuck with me. From pain comes beauty. So with the Empress and the Ten of being clarified by the Ten of Wands being clarified by the Empress, you know, this is like from pain comes beauty. I feel like you finally need to be in that beauty stage with the Sun. This summer is going to be very important for you guys. Get out the house, okay? Start planning your little getaway now for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody either needs to be like at the beach or at somebody's resort with the Sun and being clarifying the Empress. Like somebody need like a little vacation like that where they could sit by the pool, you know what I mean? Relax, have a good time. And we about to be in February. Start planning it now. So by the summer, you already even bought your ticket, and you know the earlier you buy your ticket, the cheaper the flights. Like, start planning your little trip now. Because then when the summer come, your plane ticket be paid for, your room be paid for. All you got to do is show up. And you don't got to break the bank or do nothing extravagant, but I feel like it's time for a little luxury. It's time for a little you time with the Empress. The Empress is very big on self-care. And you got to splurge on self-care sometimes. You have to. All right. All right, y'all, let's get a different deck. Okay. Okay. Let's see here, gang. Thanks for everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys. All right. You guys got number 37, which breaks down to the 10. And 10s are the endings that we were talking about earlier. This card says gray. Endings are inevitable. All right, let's read this. That's why I'm saying, like, if you was going through a hard time, that has to end eventually. Like, all things come to an end, not just good things. Bad things have to come to an end as well. All right, let's see. It says, as humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. We create our own closure. Yeah. Like that lovers in reverse earlier. Nah. And the five of wands with it, there is someone you're gonna have to just let things end with. And maybe some of you guys have a hard time letting people go or letting things go. I want to let you know that the longer you hold on to people, emotions, thoughts, anything that's not serving you for your highest good, the longer you hold on to those things, the longer you stagnate yourself. A lot of the times people feel like, oh, if I just hold on to this person, or if I just hold this grudge, or if I just hold this hate in my heart I have for them, that somehow that makes them powerful, or that makes you something, or it takes away from the object of their obsession or their anger or whatever they're refusing to let go of. It only hinders you, and it leaks out your energy. I'm telling you. When you try to force something or try to force someone's in your life, or when you just holding on to someone or something for dear life, knowing that it's not working anymore, you put yourself in a compromising position. And then it says, as humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. And not just the gray in between, but the colorful energy too. You see in between the grays, there's the pinks, the yellows, the blues, the purples. A lot of the times, and that goes into that critical thinking. When people don't possess critical thinking skills, they think everything has to be black and white. I hate you or I love you a lot. I'm obsessed or I don't want nothing to do with you. People who think black and white like that, they lose a lot of beautiful time. They lose a lot of beautiful experiences. They miss out on the beauty of, thinking outside of the box. It can be the smallest things. People thinking they have to agree with everything you say, or you have to agree with everything they say, or that you guys are enemies now, or they won't be my lover, they won't be my friend, so we have to be enemies. Like, people have to learn critical thinking skills and learn how to appreciate the beautiful colors in between. Everything's not black and white. And the sooner people see that, the sooner they can start living their best life. The sooner they can start cultivating better relationships, interpersonal relationship, business relationships, acquaintances, allies. All right. The next card you guys got was Morning, number 40, which breaks down to the 4. Going back to that angel number 444 we saw earlier. Before we hang up, I'm going to make sure I read that angel number for you guys. But this card says the world awaits you. So, like, every day you get up, there's a new opportunity to reinvent yourself, to reshape your life. You have the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Wands. It's like what you want is waiting for you. What you want wants you to. Put yourself in the frequency of that. Sometimes getting up super early is so beautiful. Like, to smell the early rising, to see the sun rising. Like, you get up and you kind of don't want to, but then once you start getting in the groove, you have so much time in the whole day to, like, get so many things done. And some of you guys have a lot of ideas. They're very broad, very wide, very vast. You need to start taking the day. Okay, let's read this. This card says, you've been alive, sure. You've been waking up, doing what you need to do to get through your day, going back to sleep, repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I think you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious. Out there, the world awaits you. Now is the time to make some good moments and learn to treasure them as they come. Period. That's making those good memories we talked about with the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Remember? Creating new, like better nostalgia. Like, I'm telling you, this is your time, gang. This is your time. Like, fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the distractions. All the old stuff. This is your time now. I just heard against all odds. Like, against all odds, you gotta make it. There's no other thing. Like, start getting up early as you can and, like, you know, just doing the thing as early as you can. You'll find so much energy getting up early. All right, let's see. Let's get one more from this one and we're going to go to a different deck. You guys got Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Number 24, which breaks down to the 6. Didn't I just tell your ass earlier it's time to start practicing more self-care? Indulge in your self-care. She got her little potions, got her little cauldron, her crystals, and her herbs and shit in the comfort of her own environment. Maybe some of you guys need to redecorate your bedroom. Maybe some of you guys feel like, because you see how her bed is pushed up against the wall like that. Maybe some of you guys feel like you want to like change your room around, but maybe the floor plan of your bedroom, it makes it hard for you to do that. So you have to like create comfort spaces around that. You have to work around that. But maybe some of you guys need to kind of like redecorate your bedroom or buy yourself some new sheets, a new comforter, or, you know, new rugs or stuff like that. Maybe ask your landlord or the manager, can you paint? Or if you own your own home, maybe you want to bring some brighter, more opening colors into your environment. Colors that like allow natural lighting to bounce off of them better. Some of you guys need to do like a self-love ritual. Or you need to book that vacation. All right, because the 24, that breaks down to the 6. So that's things being materialized. So you may need new things. Some of y'all been holding on to a lot of stuff for a long time, maybe because you couldn't afford it or it just wasn't, you weren't really focused on that. But you're going to start to be looking at your physical environment and you're going to start to feel like you want more comforting things around you. Okay. Let's see. And you just might have to buy some new things, or, you know, I feel like you've repurposed so many things. Now you just might have to kind of like splurge to get a new one, you know. Some of you might need a new dresser or new nightstands or something like that. Okay. This card says, remember to practice self-love. You're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rose water face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Yeah, so you kind of need to create a space of luxury, and then within that space organize for success. We talked about the journals earlier, like your intuitive journals and dream journals and stuff like that. Maybe start a self-care journal. I almost said self-care journey. So maybe that too, but maybe start a self-care journey. I keep saying journey. So some of you guys definitely on a self-care journey, like just to feel the best you can ever feel. Um, but start a self-care journal. Like just documenting the things that made you feel good. Oh, I took a walk today. I saw this, I saw that. Oh, I'm soaking in the tub. You can write down your dreams, your goals. Like, even if you go on a mini vacation, take your journal with you and just kind of decompress, let your thoughts flow. This is definitely a time to just really get in tune with yourself and start to feel better. You might even be questioning some of the things in your diet. I feel like somebody just kind of wants to feel good. Like they want to have energy. They want to have the energy to do the things that they love. Some of you guys don't get enough sun, and it that really has an impact on like your vitamin D. Somebody may need to live in a warmer climate. Somebody may need to live where like there's not a lot of smog and not a lot of gray clouds. Somebody needs to live where there's like where the sun is high, like the sun rises high. Like that's very important for somebody because the sun gives you energy. You know, somebody needs to be in the sun. All right, let's get a different deck. All right, let's see. I was reading how the lack of vitamin D can like give people feelings of like depression. I was reading that. And there's also videos on YouTube about it. So maybe somebody needs to know that. All right, let's see. Oh shit, message. Yeah, be Sunny. Yep, it really can be. It's so crazy. I was saying that before I picked up this deck. And when I opened the deck, these two cards fell out. The first one that fell out was Man Holding a Coin. This card is number 43, which breaks down to the 7. 7 is a God number and the number of completion. You know, there's a man who feels like, there's a man I feel like who is about to level up in life. His money is about to get better. Spirit says even his health. whoever this man holding a coin is, they have a lot of opportunities awaiting them. This person is very generous too, so if you are of importance to this person, um they'll give, they'll give to you. They'll help you financially. Not like, on some, take type energy, but this is someone who gives a lot. You might meet this person, you might fall in love with this person might court you. This person is very traditional too in the way they court people. This is the type of guy that'll, send a card for you. If trust is an issue and you don't want them to know where you live, they'll like, well, let me, send you money for a cab. Let me send you money for an Uber. This is the open the door for you type of person. They like courting. They're very traditional when it comes to dating. Okay. This card says male connection and money, health, or value. This card shows a man sitting in a lush flowering field holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success is on the way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the action you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuition and intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Ooh, let me find out y'all got a little work husband brewing. This person is very watchful too. This person might promote someone too. I just feel like whoever this man is, they have good intentions. They're very supportive. They're very self-sufficient. They have a lot going for themselves. They're just stable and grounded. You see how he's laying in the grass like that? That represents grounded energy. So this is someone that's down to earth. This is someone who doesn't mix business and pleasure like that, though. Like, they're very, like, professional to the letter, responsible, but, they still like to have a good time and enjoy the pleasures of life and enjoy the fruits of their labor. This is also a man that you're going to have to let do their work. You can't try to come in between them and their responsibilities. Remember we talked about that earlier with the Knight of Wands and that Queen of Cups in reverse? This is not the type of person. This person could have earth sign tendencies. But anyway, this person is not going to allow like their emotions to fuck up their money. And they're not going to allow your emotions, or not yours or anyone else's emotions, fuck up their money either. Like, this is someone who's like, bills are on auto pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they check their bank statements and shit. Like, they pay the whole bill. They don't put something on it. Like, this is someone who's really responsible. If you notice, he got like a streak of gray hair. And I was saying that earlier, like, somebody don't look like what they've been through. They may have a few gray hairs. He has a streak of gray hair, so he's very mature, very wise too. So this could be an accountant or something like that, but whoever this is, they're more than, willing to help. The next card you guys got out was number 1, the Sun. So I was just telling you guys, you might need more sun. You might need to be in a warmer climate. This is just confirming that. But this is also talking about the summer. You remember I was saying like sitting by the pool or something like that? She's in the water. So, this summer, try to get out there, enjoy yourself. I see somebody going to like a resort or something, having a really good time. All right, this card says new beginnings and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for new beginnings, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and your mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. Period. It's time to get active, gang. I'm telling you, set the intentions and don't waver. Don't even have a seed of doubt. This is not the time for that. All right? When the sun is shining on your intentions, and you had the sun in your other cards earlier, yep. 2 suns, double suns, like it's time. That means things will grow. Plant the right seeds. That 7 of Pentacles. And look at him. He got a seed in his hand. Sun behind him. Yeah. This is the time to get things popping. Start planting seeds now. Something's going to take off by the summer for some of you guys. Something's definitely going to be blooming by the summer. Spring even for some of you. But this is a really positive time in your life. Or that's what's coming up in the horizon. All right? Your outcome energy is number 34, the God number again, breaks down to the 7. It says door to personal healing and happiness. Yep. All right. Okay. New beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, period, for some of you, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Yes, gang. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you, this is the time. Okay? Some of you guys are already seeing these things blossoming. You planted seeds, and spirit has already shown you that these things can come to fruition. All right? It says affirmation. I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. Let's get it, gang. Let's get it. All right? And you see that rainbow and that white dove again? Yep. Spirit is, and the universe is conspiring with you right now. So make sure you're saying what you want. You're planting the right seeds and taking time to smell the roses and enjoy your life. This is your season, gang. You know what I'm saying? All right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading, energy check-in. Thanks again to all my magical moderators and my magical members, everybody in the chat, everyone who liked the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading, the links to my websites, and my social media handles, my email, all of those good things. All right. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. All right. Sending you love, peace, and balance.